welcome to one more book launch event. My name is Yashasvi Chaudhary, the host for today, on behalf of Adhyan Books. आशा करती हूँ कि आपको हमारे नए ऑथर्स से मिलना, उन्हें जानना पसंद आ रहा होगा। कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताएं। आज हम जिस बुक के बारे में बात करेंगे, उस बुक का नाम है द मैजिकल वैंड, द बेस्ट वर्जन ऑफ योरसेल्फ। इस बुक के ऑथर हैं इंजीनियर कौशिक दत्ता। Kaushik Datta is a mechanical engineer by profession and a yoga expert with HAT 2030 Health, Automobiles and Training Mission. He hails from a small state in the northeast of India called Tripura and belongs to a very tiny village called Sripur, Hrishimukh. Though he is from a small village, his thoughts are very different, and staying indoor during the pandemic made him deeply ponder upon how to impact to the whole world. Advices on how to be successful in life, even by leading a simple life. His professional experience are so expanded that by working in Nigeria and now in Ethiopia, he has contributed a lot in the field of automobile engineering and related. His love for his mother is so immense that in memory of her, decided to start a new training institute called Nilima Training Institute and Development Center in India, where he would advise, counsel, and mentor people not to be stereotyped, degree oriented, but learn to be practical and create a small, happy world of their own. So let's welcome Mr. Kaushik Datta. Hello, sir.
Namaskar, Yashasvi Madam, and good day, everyone, and all the viewers of this precious platform. And first of all, I would like to thank the Adhan team, including you and everyone, okay, for organizing such a beautiful event on my book, okay. I think you have already given enough introduction about me. Okay, so yes, as you said, I'm from a very small state of India, which is the northeastern part called Tripura, and my village name, as you said, it is Sripur Rishamukh. It is under South Tripura district. Okay, and I spent my childhood in that village. I studied from KG level up to the 10th standard in that village. Okay, and then I left for my higher studies. Okay, now yes, now I'm at the age of 50, but yes, at this age, yes, I have achieved so many things, and again, I'm thankful to Almighty and thankful to my parents, my well-wishers, and even I'm thankful to myself that what I have achieved today, and maybe that could be one of the reason that I'm in front of you today. Okay, my little background, yes, it is engineering background, as you said. I'm an automobile engineer, but educationally I'm a mechanical engineer, and I have almost 30 years of vast experience in my field. I started my career when I graduated my engineering in 1997. Okay, so since then I have been to almost 12 countries, and I've been working for 12 renowned automobile brands across the globe. Right now, I'm in Gulf, okay, but before Gulf, I was in East Africa, and before East Africa, I was in West Africa, and I was even in India, okay, and I worked with some renowned auto brands like Tata, Mahindra, Maruti, Suzuki, all these renowned brands I have worked with, okay. So I think apart from my corporate role, if you ask me, I'm also a writer, passionate writer now I can say. I'm a coach and I'm a mentor, and I'm very passionate about my personal growth, and parallelly even the person who is related to my life, I also correlate their personal growth, self improvement, and I can say maybe the mindfulness. Okay. And my, as you said, I am after my hat 2030 mission, which you have already explained. Hat, H for health, A for automobile, and T for training. Okay, so these are my three major aspects I have decided, and I am just pushing myself every day to develop myself towards that my mission. And my goal is to help individuals, okay, unlock their true potentials, and become the best version of themselves through, maybe through my books, because this is my second book. Okay. And maybe through my different kinds of training programs, and maybe the online coaching also. That's all.
That's great, sir. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate कि आपकी बुक लाइव हो गई है अमेजोन पर, तो कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
uh, I feel amazed, okay, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm actually, I can't express, and I think my dreams come true. This is, believe me, I never thought that I would become a writer in my life, okay, since the COVID stuck, okay. So I really appreciate COVID. Yes, though COVID took a lot of life across the world, and it is a painful part, but yes, COVID took a lot of lives. But parallelly, I think COVID gives us a lot of good things to adopt and to become. Okay, so I think that is how my writing journey started. Okay.
ओके, सो सर, अब हम आपकी बुक के बारे में बात करते हैं, जिससे हम जाने के जो हमारे व्यूअर्स हैं वो आपकी बुक और आपके बारे में अच्छे से जान पाएं. So, the purpose often arises from curiosity about your own life. What obstacles have you encountered? What strengths helped you to overcome them? How other people did help you? How did your strength help make life better for others? No one can explain our life better than we ourselves. So, one day, today experience gave clarity to our own lives. After having lost everything we have loved, we might say that a change might come. My sense of purpose has grown a lot with my desire to share these advices, and the realization that so many other people have gone through the same journey. I believe in taking small steps, change one thing in your life every day. Let it be a small thing, but be firm on it. Make another change the next month, another one the next year, and continue so on. If you commit to small lasting changes, then you can and will change everything you want. But it doesn't have to happen all at once, and in fact it cannot. So be patient, wait, the change will come, and that is what the book, The Magical Wand, the best version of yourself, is about. So this is all about the book. So now, first of all, I would like to know more about what you do. Like, how was your childhood? Did you read books? Any favorite author you have? Like, what inspired you to write this book?
Thank you. I think my childhood, it was totally filled with curiosity, and I can say the hunger for learning. I still remember even one incident. There is a kind of play in my village when I was very small, and I saw all the elders there. They are just playing that game, and I didn't know how to play. So I was just a spectator. I was just looking at that game, and I was just watching them how they are playing and how to play. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 week, month gone, but definitely and finally I learned that game and I enjoyed. So why I gave this small example, this is called curiosity. So the curiosity again, it generates within. Okay. And as I said, I was really hunger about learning some new skills or new things. And that was the thing which I have realized, that it is maybe it is by default a gift through my parents. Okay. Through God. Okay. So I think, yes, I was always fascinated, okay, by understanding one important thing which is called human behavior. Okay. As I said, how they are playing, I was just literally observing them, how they play that game. Okay. It's called marble game. Okay. So how they win the game. Okay. And then problem solving, or maybe kind of their skills, and that maybe technical or non-technical knowledge, how they apply. Yes, I did read books, and even from my childhood. But yes, the books which I am reading now, those type of books, I did not read that time, because it was a very small village, and I was in a very fixed curriculum. So I used to read books. But yes, but if you ask me today, my real experience, it came from my I can say a mix of real life experience. Okay, real life experience, especially as I was traveling for last 30 years for across the 12 countries. Okay, across the globe, and my observation, and I must say my self reflection. Okay, and I was really eager to understand that there is an English word which is called why these things behind this. Now, for example, now we are interacting, you are asking so many questions. So something is going in my mind, why madam is asking this question to me, because you read my book, and those questions are generating in your mind. Okay, that is why it is called why question. So I always try to find why behind everything. That is me. Okay. And then, which later helped me, in both my professional as well as my personal journey. Okay. And that is how actually I started my childhood. And I was very obedient. In fact, I was very obedient. I was very disciplined since my childhood. Okay. And that is how actually I really started reading my books. And if you ask me the writers, or maybe the favorite author, I have a lot of admired authors across the world. But if I had to pick one, definitely I would be picking Mr. Robin Sharma. Okay, Robin Sharma. Okay, he is one of my favorite. The reason is that his books, especially on the leadership, okay, personal growth, and maybe the success, it has really inspired me deeply. I don't know whether you are aware, like the book, what do you call, the monk who sold his Ferrari. Okay, this is the first book I read from him, and then 5 a.m. Club. Okay, then Who Will Cry Once You Die. Okay, and I think the leader who had no title. So these are the types of books I read from this, author, Mr. Robin Sharma. And I also appreciate some other authors, like I can say the Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Okay. And then I admire these gentlemen, what you call the James Clear, okay, for the Atomic Habits. So I think these books, okay, believe me, their writings has really shaped my mindset and my way of thinking, and my way of doing things which I'm doing right now and today. Especially on my discipline, success, so-called success, and maybe I must say continuous self-development and the improvement. Okay, that's all.
Okay, okay. So, my next question comes is that the book is dedicated to wide range of people, from family to strangers. So, why was it important for you to address such a broad audience?
Okay, I think it is a very good question. Because see, this book, even my first book, when I published through your publication house, uh, because I did not select a particular category or particular age limit or particular something. Because see, through my last 30 years of my professional experience, I come across so many strangers, okay? So many strangers across the world, right from the street, maybe up to the office, or maybe anywhere, wherever I have gone. So even I learned a lot of things from my strangers, okay? And even the things which I could not learn in my school curriculum, and those things I have learned from my strangers. And yes, no doubt I learned from my mentors. First, my biggest mentor is my parents, my mom, especially my mom. She was my biggest teacher. She was my biggest mentor. She was my biggest, and I can say, the main trainer of my life. She taught me how to crawl. She taught me how to stand. She taught me how to walk and step. You know, step one by one step, how to give those steps. And even she taught me how to pronunciate, how to talk, anything, basic things she taught me. So even, yes, after her or after my parents, yes, my dad's contribution is also there. It's very important because dad and mom's, both of their contribution is very important in my life. But yes, the most important is my mom, no doubt about it. Okay. uh, I think after parents, my, no doubt, my mentors, my school teachers, my college teachers, university teachers, professors, lecturers, my well-wishers, my trainers, now my professional trainers, my mentors, my friends, they are all my strengths, including strangers, as I said. Okay, that is how I did not kept any boundaries, or I did not kept any kind of limitations that this my book is only for a certain stage of people in the society. No, it is for everybody. Even a child who has, I must say, a child who started learning ABCD, and he can study, or he can read English sentence or sentences, he or she can also read this book, and he or she can also learn something if he or she wants to learn something. Okay, so right from a child, I think, up to the an entrepreneur, a professional, lecturer, educationist, professionalist, anybody, doctor, engineer, chartered accountant, anybody can read this book. Okay, even a stranger who is just maybe, who don't think even that there is a book called The Magical Wand, the best version of yourself. The person also can read this type of book, because there are certain strangers or some surprises inside this book. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So, you discuss the importance of health, knowledge, and wealth. So, if readers could focus on just one, which would you recommend and why?
Okay. Now, if I ask this question back to you, okay, I want to be, definitely I will answer. Okay. I want to answer this question by yourself first. I want
Yeah.
to know what is your, out of these three, what is your priority? Then I will explain.
Sure.
Okay.
So, my priority would be number one and only one, that is health.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate. And I think I'm totally agree with your point. And I have written in my first book also, Life Changing 46 Guru Mantras. In my first mantra, I have written about this. The two precious things in the whole universe is, number one, health. Number two, time.
Yeah.
Okay. So those who have given priority to their health, they are the winners. They are the uh, uh, they are the, I can say, everything. Okay. But those who have not given priority to the health, now see, if you have health, if I have good health, again, in my book I have written, health is not only your physical and my physical health. No, it is physical and mental both.
Mental, both.
Okay.
Right.
And it is beyond, it is
Yeah.
beyond, because most important is your and my or someone's mental health. If our mental health is well balanced, definitely we can create we can get good knowledge, we can focus, we can learn something, and from that knowledge we can create wealth.
Definitely.
But if we are not healthy, if we are not healthy, suppose now I am in front of you, if I am not healthy, maybe I'm having headache or I'm having some health issues, I cannot concentrate to your question, I cannot answer your question, ma'am,
Very true.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think the most and the most and the precious thing and the asset for any human being in this earth or in this universe is only health. Thank you.
Yeah. So, sir, can you elaborate on the LDTR formula, that is learn, do, teach, repeat? How can readers apply this to their daily lives?
Thank you so much for this question. First of all, again, I thanks to universe. Okay, why I say I thanks to universe? It took me almost maybe 27 years when I wrote this book when I was in Ethiopia. Okay, it was in 2024. Okay, so this formula one night actually I was conducting one driver training. I was conducting one driver training for the whole country. Okay, let me just brief you a little bit how the formula and the concept came to my brain. So when I was conducting the program, we invited 125 drivers. Okay, it was a very big event, and my principals, my OEM principals, myself, and my company colleagues, everybody was there, and we conducted this program for more than 3 to 7 days. So in that program, I saw there are different kinds of driver came. The truck drivers. They used to drive the Isuzu trucks, and the trailers, trucks, the LCVs, HCVs, commercial vehicles. And I saw from 2 to 3 years up to 35 to 40 years experienced driver came. Okay, so when we were giving some trainings, and especially the practical trainings, even the theoretical trainings or the class session or the classroom session, some of the drivers, even the aged drivers, those who are having 35 to 40 years experience, okay, they, believe me, they focus and they learn like as if that they don't know anything. But some drivers I saw, they they just block their mind. Okay, they just block their mind with a mentality that, hey, who you guys are? I know how to drive this truck, I know how to drive this trailer, so you are nobody to teach me, I know more than you. So
Right.
you see two different types of mindset people. It was there in that program.
Hmm.
So suddenly, so when I came home that night after finishing my prayer, so this formula just came. Okay,
Okay.
and immediately I can show my diary also. I wrote my date and the diary. So that is how this formula came out, and universe and Almighty God helped me to prepare this formula. So it is called LDTR formula. Like I think you, me, and even my viewers or our viewers, they also learn some formulas in the school, like physics, mathematics, chemistry, all those subjects. They are having the formulas. So though it is not related to those subjects, but yes, it is related to the learning subject. The subject name is learning subject. Okay, so the LDTR, the alphabet L starts with learning. Learn something new from someone which you don't know till today or till time. That is the first meaning of the first alphabet L. मीन्स आपको कुछ नया कुछ चीजें सीखना है, अगर आपको इच्छा है तो, वो भी किसी से जिसको पता है और आपको वो पता नहीं है, और वो चीज आपको अभी इसी वक्त तक आपको वो मालूमात नहीं है, आपको मालूम नहीं है, यू डोंट नो. So you have to learn that one. Okay, any kind of skill, anything. It could be driving, it could be cooking, it could be singing, it could be writing, it could be doing any exercise, anything.
Right.
Then the D, the alphabet D, D means after learning something from someone, you do it by yourself. Okay? Because unless you do those things which you have learned from someone, it's of no use. Because you have to practice. That is called D. Do it by yourself. Okay? So once you start doing those things, you will come to know your mistakes, you will come to know your plus and minus. Then you can recorrect, you can realign what you have learned. Okay? Then T, T for teach or train someone who is really interested to learn from you.
Hmm.
The reason why I say so, because see, I saw some drivers, I was trying to give them something awesome, but some of them they are not ready to take. I just leave them. I just gave to someone those who are really interested to take from me. That is called the knowledge share. This is very important. That is the mistakes most of us we do while sharing our knowledge or knowledges. So once you want to share the knowledge to whom? Those who are really eager to learn from you and they're submissive. They're submissive. If they're not submissive, no matter you try, not possible. अगर मुझे आपसे कुछ चीजें सीखना है, I have to surrender myself to you because you are my guru, you are my trainer, you are my mentor.
True.
Otherwise, you may not give me whole thing.
Yeah.
That is T. Okay. And the R means repeat, LDT. Repeat, learn, do by yourself, and then teach someone who is interested. And then with results. It's not something that you repeat without results. No, you have to give the results to your mentor, to your trainer who trained you for those things which you don't know till time. That's all. That is the formula. Okay. So I think it is applicable in every field. It is
Yeah.
applicable in any area in everybody's life. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll also try to use this formula. I'll apply this formula
Right.
in my life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So next comes is the book speaks about breaking free from mental constraints using the analogy of the of an elephant tied to a small rope. How can individuals recognize their own mental limitations and overcome them?
Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful question.
Yeah.
You see, elephant, I think, is the biggest animal, okay, in the jungle, okay, and powerful animal. But you see, God gives them very small eyes,
Hmm.
okay. Body wise, they are very big,
Very
but
huge.
eyes are very
Yeah.
small. Okay, is it true? So you see, but yes, the elephant is also having a brain like human being, but he is not talented like he or she is not talented like human being.
Right.
Okay, because a rope is being tied on his neck or on her neck, and his pre-mindset, again, everything starts with mind and ends with the mind. Okay, so look at that elephant. He or she was presuming that, oh, I'm tied with the rope, so I don't have, I cannot, means his belief himself, his belief is very limited. His limiting belief is obstructing him or her. uh, अदरवाइज वो रोप तोड़ने के लिए कितना टाइम लगता है हाथी
Right.
के लिए और रोप तोड़ने के लिए नथिंग
It's
विद इन
very
a fraction
easy.
of second
Yeah.
he or she can break it. बट वो मेंटालिटी उसका जो जिसने बांधा है
Hmm.
उसने उसको ट्रेन किया है कि भाई मैं बांध दिया तू अभी किधर नहीं जा सकता और जा सकता तो भी इतना ही लिमिटेड एरिया में समझ गया तो
Right.
सो दिस इज हाउ आवर we individual or our life also works because we have a very limited, first of all, we don't have our own belief on ourselves. We have a very limitations on our belief, and our mentality and the mindset is not to that much of our belief. Okay, so this is how this thing I have written in my book, that our mentality has to go beyond. Everything is within us.
Yeah.
Everything is within us. Like that elephant, yes, we are also powerful from our mind.
Right.
फिजिकल ताकत दिखाने से वो ताकत नहीं होता है, बट अंदर जो होता है ना, जो मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ इज द बिगेस्ट स्ट्रेंथ फॉर एनीबॉडी.
Right.
So if you have the proper belief in yourself, and if you are just set free from your all those limitations, दैट मैं ये नहीं कर सकता हूँ, पहले से आप खुद अपने आप को नेगेटिव बोल रहे हो, मैं ये नहीं कर सकता हूँ, मैं वो नहीं कर सकता हूँ, आई कैन नॉट डू दिस, ये मेरे काम का नहीं है, मेरे ये बस का नहीं है. So I think that will not allow you to go beyond. And I am the real example in front of you today and in front of all my viewers. Once upon a time, I was like that. I was just like that elephant. I couldn't go bound out of my boundaries. But I really thanks to my parents and my Almighty God today, because they make me free. They have seen my potential. Oh, मेरा बंदा ठीक है, अच्छा है, आई थिंक ही हैज सम पोटेंशियल. तो इसीलिए मैंने आज गांव छोड़ा, मैंने आज शहर छोड़ा, मैंने आज देश भी छोड़ा. तो मैं आज जहां पर भी हूं, मैं आई एम ट्राइंग माई बेस्ट एंड आई एम डूइंग माई बेस्ट एंड आई एम हैप्पी फॉर माई सेल्फ फर्स्ट. Yes, definitely I am happy for others also, those who are learning from me. Okay, so that is how this concept, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, okay. So, you have extensive experience in automobile industry and also about yoga. So, as you have mentioned in your book about yoga as well. So, how do these diverse fields influence your philosophy on life and success?
Thank you again for this question. I'm sure, as I said, I am after a mission of HAT 2030. Okay. And in that HAT mission, the number one, H for health and A for automobile. Yes, my educational background, my professional background is engineering field, and that too related to the automobile. And that is how I become automobile expert. Yes, I have gone through different types of brands across the world, almost more than 12 brands till today, which makes me to become an expert. Okay. But yes, I still feel that no matter whatever you are expert in whatever field, if you are not expert in health, so you are not expert in anything.
Right.
Okay. So that is the most precious thing. And I think today I have joined one biggest community in India, which is called Habild. I don't know whether you are aware. It is called Habild. Okay, Habild means habit building. You have to build your habits. Okay, so I'm associated with that community and with that very big group. Till today, even today morning also, every morning I do 45 minutes of yoga with Mr. Saurabh Batra. So he's the even one, he's also an engineer like me.
Okay.
He is the one who is inspiring me, okay,
Okay.
that how will you connect yoga with your daily life? How will you connect yoga to know deeper yourself and to explore more, to dig down more, to to make yourself brighter and brighter every day. Believe me, today now see, I am stress free. Before,
Mhm.
whenever I used to give some interview or something, I used to shake, मुझे डर लगता था.
Okay.
But मुझे, if you ask me today, sorry, even the question you sent me, I got it yesterday very night, okay, late night. So I couldn't even see the things, but I am confident because I have written that book by myself. So
Yeah.
I know myself what I have written there and what for. So that is called, yes, again, not overconfidence, confidence. I have confidence. So, so now if I correlate yoga and automobile, yes, it is two diverse fields. It's totally different fields. But I correlate to one because it has a correlation. If I'm fit, if I am fit mentally and physically, if I am healthy, definitely tomorrow I can do better in my field, so-called automobile. And that is how it really connects me that way. Thank you.
So, you discuss friendship, family, and teamwork in the book. So, what do you believe is the most crucial factor in maintaining strong relationships?
Wow, it's a tough question. uh, I can say again, I have written a formula. Again, I have written a formula. I can say nowadays I'm becoming formula master day by day. Okay. I have written a very beautiful formula on this. Okay.
Okay.
Before, when I was reading engineering, team means the full form of team means together we can achieve more, right? Together we can achieve more. But together who? Together means, now for example, recently when I was in this country, and when I joined my this company, uh, I was facing a lot of challenges because it's a totally new place, new people, new culture. I don't know the local language. I have a lot of barriers, okay? And there is some misunderstanding going on in between me and my team. I'm just giving a real example, okay? And even that is how this formula came out.
Okay.
That is the incident I faced as a challenge, and I took as a challenge. And that night, even I have written that formula. It is called HTRO formula. HTRO. Okay, like LDTR. Okay. So what is HTRO? H for honesty. Okay. Because that formula helps me to rebuild my communication, my relationship, my everything to my team. And I see huge changes today. Even if I am not in the office, I can see my teammates, my team members, they are working for me as a team member, because I apply that formula to myself and even to them. So the formula H starts with honesty. Okay, you have to be very honest to someone. Okay. T for trust. You have to trust someone for something, because if you don't trust somebody, again, it is difficult to manage. Okay.
Right.
Then R for respect. You have to respect each other. You have to respect someone who is in front of you. Okay. And then O for open communication. So this is, I can say, these are the four elements or four pillars of any kind of relationship in the world. Check it. This is the pillar. I'm sorry, I'm not teaching you, or I'm not teaching my viewers. Again, my experience, I'm just
Yeah.
sharing with you. This is the pillar of any kind of relationship, either colleague relationship, or boss employee relationship, or husband wife relationship, then father mother relationship, or son daughter relationship, or maybe any kind of relationship, friend relationship, any relationship. And when I considered as a team, now in my team, believe me, I even consider family members, they are also part of team. I consider my teachers, they are also part of team. I consider even you also, you are part of my team.
Thank you.
Think of it.
Yeah.
Think of it, you are part of my team. Because if you are not part of my team, today I will not be here.
Right.
Today I will not be here.
Right.
Okay. And like this, parents, teachers, lecturers, mentors, friends, trainers, anybody, they are part of the team. So that is how together, all of them, through HTRO formula, we can achieve more.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely. Sure. So, as your book talks about leaving a legacy through words and actions, so if readers could take just one principle from your book and implement it for a lasting impact, what should it be?
No doubt LDTR. No doubt LDTR. Okay. Because you see, every day, every moment, we learn from our mistakes. Again, learning, learning should be, I think it should be a biggest investment for anybody's life. Even I admire few persons in my life. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Ratan Tata sir, Elon Musk, then Narendra Modi ji. Okay. So I'm a fan of them, because I see some specialty got some charisma inbuilt in them. Maybe by birth they got those charisma. Okay. And you see, there are so many things to learn from them. And again, why I said LDTR, if I don't have my eyes, especially my third eye, not these two eyes, sorry, my
Right.
third eye. Okay,
Okay.
third eye means brain.
Yeah.
If I don't open my third eye, and if I cannot see those good qualities in those great people, I will never learn something to implement in my life to grow. So I advise my readers, I advise my valuable and valued viewers, please adopt this formula LDTR. You learn something from someone who can teach you, which you don't know till today and till time, and you do it by yourself, you practice it by yourself, and then even transfer that knowledge to someone who is really eager to learn from you. Okay, and then you keep on repeating the LDT till you get the results from that person. Thank you.
So thank you so much for all these such pretty answers. And definitely viewers will go through your book and they will definitely buy and read it. So हम आपकी बुक का लिंक नीचे डिस्प्ले कर रहे हैं ताकि लोग जाएं और आपकी बुक को रीड करें और समझें कि किस तरह से हमें क्या क्या चीज रीड करना चाहिए, उसको अंडरस्टैंड करना चाहिए और लाइफ में हमें उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करना चाहिए. श्योर. सो
Exactly.
थैंक यू सो मच सर.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So again, this is the book. Even now, believe me, every day, this book is on my bed. So these two books, my first book and the second book, these are my love. This is my actually my asset, ma'am. Because again, I thanks to universe and I thanks to God and I thanks to Adhan team, even including you, Salini ma'am, everybody, Ridhima ma'am, Gehna ma'am, everybody, you have helped me a lot because this is, and I am now, my another three books are in line. Okay, they are coming soon. Okay, so those three books which I am writing right now, the base is these two books.
Right.
Those three books which I am writing, again based on my practical experience only. Okay, but the base or the foundation of my upcoming books are these two books. So yes, the first book is a very small book which I have written during COVID time, and this one I have written in 2024. But yes, I really thankful to Almighty God and universe that gave me those kind of sense or senses and wisdom to jotter it down and to implement in my own life first, because I am getting results. I'm very sure, even from this today's meeting or from this interview or from this conversation, even if you learn one thing, try to implement it, ma'am. If you implement it, you see that your changes, you see the your transformations, you see how you are transforming. Yeah, even I would like to request all my viewers that please try to adopt at least, I'm not saying you follow my formula, you make your own formula, try to follow it and see whether you with your own formula are you getting results or not. If you are getting results, excellent and awesome. But if you are not getting results, you have to revise the formula, you have to reinvent the formula, and you have to rewrite that formula so that it can be fruitful for you and for your life. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you everyone for joining and watching us. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. ऐसे ही हम न्यू न्यू बुक्स और उनके ऑथर्स के साथ आते रहेंगे. थैंक यू.